What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Drift.
Yeah.
And we got some new content.
New content.
Just came out. So we're going to play around with it.
Yeah.
Both today and tomorrow, we're going to be checking out the new content because I don't think using all the new stuff in the same build would be good.
It's fair.
So we're going to reroll. So here's the new weapon, Dart. You deploy a barbed projectile, which launches into targets and delivers a caustic payload.
Oh, fire.
Deals 15% of their damage as blast damage to nearby targets when they lodge. Darts deal their damage, modified by their size, as burn damage over the duration. Each dart deals plus 1% burn damage per second per total darts lodged in its target. Darts have a base duration of 2 seconds, modified by size and burn duration.
Each dart deals 1% burn damage per second per total darts lodged in its target.
Plus 1%. Because they deal, like X amount of damage, but then they'll deal bonus, like, extra damage for the more darts there are in one target.
Is that additive with each other? Because each dart deals an additional percent for the number of darts. So
here's what the darts look like. They just go pew, 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 pew. All right, and now, here's the new body, Viper. You're protected by a caustic barrier, which charges over time and provides up to 90% crash damage resistance and 30% hull damage resistance.
Damn.
When you crash head-on, caustic barrier delivers its payload, igniting the target for a duration and damage relative to caustic barrier's charge level, which then resets. When you take a hull hit, you disgorge Venom Strike projectiles towards the offender. Venom Strike projectiles deal 90 burn damage per second and ignite enemies for 60 burning damage for 2 seconds. Plus 10% weapon damage, plus 20% burn duration. Minus 10% rate of fire.
Dang. That was a very angry burn body.
And here's the new shield, but we're not taking it today. We're going to take the shield tomorrow. So I'll read about it more tomorrow. It does things. And so we're actually going to skip the shield.
Yeah?
Yep. Let's get targeting out of these options first. And then we're going to get magnitude. We're going to make them beefier. So, bink, bink, bink. I like to think of this as like the Needler from Halo. I also like how they just sail off on the things that die.
Whee.
Oh, that was the caustic thing going off. Alright. Get a homing strike. So there's also been other talents that have changed that I will go into when it becomes relevant and they come up. Also, some of the super mods prerequisites have changed. For example, you no longer need to get guidance for Warp Strike. Also, look at how much burn damage just stacks on this dude.
That's what I was saying earlier. So each one does a bonus based on the total number. So 1 does 1%, 2 does 4%, 3 does 9%.
Now we're shooting more. So the idea is I want as many of these everywhere as possible.
Yeah, I can understand why.
So I'm going to need to up my rate of fire. I'm going to need to up the number of my projectiles. Do I want to get into that now?
Yes.
All right, you said so. See, but they're very spread out.
Well,
all right,
that's fine. I'm sure convergence on this would be nuts.
Well, all right. So we already have a ton of little Bernie bits.
I'm sure Station Omega is going to absolutely detest what you're going to do to it.
All right. So I think, despite the fact that we no longer need it for Warp Strike, I think I'm going to want guidance at some point.
Ooh, that's new.
Kinetic Boost is new. Global damage increases as your speed does.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
So not for us right now, but
That clearly replaced a talent too. What was there before?
Efficiency was here, but efficiency moved to a different tree.
Oh, hey, look, efficiency.
Yeah. So efficiency has a new tree. And you'll remember this used to be the final talent, which it no longer is.
Yeah.
And then you have conversion, which if your maximum hull is greater than your shields, you convert 25% of your shields to your hull. Otherwise, the opposite. It just gives you more hull or more shield, depending on what you have more of at the time.
That's interesting. But it converts shield to hull and vice versa, so it doesn't help with things like throwing away the shield.
Correct.
Okay.
And then the final one is regression, which banishes all tier 1 mods currently offered to you.
Oh.
And then minus 4% size and friction for each mod banished this way.
You could be so tiny.
Yes.
That's going to be fun.
But
that's going to be a challenge at some point, Lee. Just so you are aware.
I'd rather not. It's fine, though. I want guidance, but I want rapid fire. I'm going to get rapid fire.
I have to assume it's going to be a really, really easy way to get the void to show up.
Boop, boop, boop. Yes, I would imagine so.
Just that's your first 3 talents, and then boom, you have 1 talent left in the entire tree.
First fire.
Hey, that's gonna be fun.
So now we're playing with fire. Speaking of which, I need to get my fire talents going now.
Yeah, you really do. You had 11 rerolls.
It's true. I will be getting this eventually, but I want to
build up your.
I want to build up
defenses first.
Let's get some of this stuff going. Freaking shields, man.
Yep. Shields are bad.
So we'll get those burns in there. Okay, so we got the basics of this build going. We just all right.
There you
Incandescence. We're gonna increase the burn damage.
That's gonna be your meat on this build is all that burn.
Oh. Then I can also just go boop and then just transfer some caustic nonsense to them.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, I mean, it's extra damage, blah, 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 everything. We'll grab that.
You know, I never noticed before, but that actually says that it gives you plus 5% weapon spread on mastery. Isn't that usually a bad thing?
Probably. Alright, we're gonna get all that.
Go for
So snipe. To get warp strike, you need snipe and blink, which is a new thing, where you can teleport.
The ability to teleport, becoming intangible. Oof.
Yes.
That sounds terrifying.
So,
I mean, snipe's good in general, anyway.
So, for whatever reason, these darts don't make his shield go all nutso on your face.
That's a good point.
Or the shields just got changed so they no longer have reflective properties. I haven't tested it with other weapons yet.
I mean, I feel like Eclipse without reflex shields totally changes Eclipse for the better in our case.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you won't hear me argue too loudly because these guys suck.
It'd be too easy at that point.
Burn, baby, burn. Please just die, please.
I guess does that mean that
I will get guidance here because it's gonna.
I'll say the initial connection with the dart does blast damage to nearby things, and then it's burn damage. So does it not actually have a hit at all?
It's possible.
Which if that's the case, then
so we're gonna do this because it increases the weapon size, and weapon size affects its burn and all that.
Yeah, and the blast radius.
So it's gonna reduce our rate of fire, but it's going to make the shots bigger, which means that they will burn more. Theoretically.
Oh, nah, that guy just looks cool with all those blue spines growing out of him.
So, eventually we're going to get corrosion that's going to make situations with these guys a little bit easier.
Gonna get that corrosion, gonna get that. Oh, there you
go. Okay. Improved thrusters. The end goal of this is no longer emergency systems, it's blink.
Ah. His emergency system has been moved, or is it just
emergency systems is at the end of kinetic boost.
Aha. Okay.
So,
I mean, you want to start that tree so you can get your
sure.
Your warp strike, right? Oh.
Ow. Oh god, I'm squirreling all over the place here.
You're going a little squirrely, yeah.
Alright. Woo, and then woo, right back. And get the XP.
That's not an insignificant amount of burn
either. You've seen nothing yet. Alright, let's get corrosion.
Hey, there we go.
I haven't found my shielding mods yet because I want to lower my self damage before I get into siege battery and all that as a precaution. But
well, see, now that's the weird thing with corrosion is if those don't count as hits, does corrosion do you anything?
Yes, I believe they do.
Bink. Right between you.
Okay. So, we're in a position where the weapon is just going to be doing its job well. Now we just need purification. Get the burn going as far as we can.
Yeah.
And also give us some regen.
Terminate.
Yeah, we're gonna get terminate because it's rate of fire and it's it's terminate.
Yeah.
Terminate's always good.
It's like you gotta get it at some point.
Alright. I like our little butt trails that they don't last for very long.
They try though. Well, that guy just looks cool, just covered in spikes. This might be my favorite looking weapon now.
Oh, absolutely. This weapon looks awesome.
It just little spikes into everything. Oh, that poor thing.
It just occurs to me that these little spike things remind me of in the freaking terrible Sonic movie trailer when they look at Sonic's electric hair.
Oh, we don't talk about the electric hair.
Why not? You don't want to talk about electric hair?
No, I'd rather not.
Let's see. I guess I'll just grab channeling so we can get.
This is one of. Oops.
I accidentally walked into a bomb.
Yeah. Also, this is one of those builds where you won't be getting essence sap, will you?
That is correct.
Because purification will just be better.
I don't know if it'll be better, but We're gonna try going without it. I always get essence sap. It's variety's the spice of life, etc., etc.
Yeah. Oh, then. Oh.
Oh,
geez.
hello.
That guy tried to secret service the snake. Hey, purification.
All right.
More burn damage, and now you have a good heal.
But unfortunately, I still don't have my rapid fire online.
Yeah, that would be a good thing for you to get at some point.
Alright, so we're just gonna get up in his face, so all of these will hit him. And watch the burn stack.
That health damage. Health damage, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, we damaged his health. That's really how you damage.
It just looks so cool. You turn him into a fidget spinner. Look at that. Oh, rainbow darts.
How many fidget spinners do you know that are just comprised of magical darts?
I mean, all of them?
Let's see.
There's your...
Yeah. I'm like one away from getting the shield, so I'll get this first.
Just just watch your bananas until you actually get it.
Watch your bananas. You heard it here first.
Look, I'm not bringing the full safe word back there, Lee, but you don't have core shielding yet.
This guy better watch his bananas. Look at that damage.
So,
oh, hello.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, friend.
All that XP is just gone.
No, it came back.
Go. Oh, man. Are you going to pick up, frickin'... What's the... Oh, yeah, that one. The convergence thing.
I probably should, if I'm being honest.
I mean, that requires taking Calibrate, which is right there.
I haven't taken, like, any defensive talents.
You really
yet,
haven't.
James.
We gotta fix that. Sooner rather than later, if we're being honest.
The best defense is a good defense.
I mean, that is true, I think. Also, it's cool how the on his little orbs there, the spikes stay the direction that they stuck into them.
Yes.
So the orbs are spinning, but the spikes are not.
Okay. Yeah.
Real. I mean, you got 16 rerolls. Go looking for it. There's core shielding.
Next to saturation fire.
But core shielding is much, much, much safer. Saturation fire. That's the term I was looking for earlier.
Yeah. I should also probably invest in like more hull strength.
Yes. Also nice.
Oh, I just want to not be here. Thank you.
Yeah, Celestial was not your friend.
Oh, hi, friend.
I like how you tried to bump him for burning, and he was just like, no.
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily trying to bump him. Cause I like holding it just for the extra hull resistance.
Dying star.
No. It is plus burn duration and plus burn damage, which sounds great. Up until you explode into just a mess of death.
Look, you get everything else, and then you get Dying Star at the end once your self-damage is lower.
We're getting hull strength. We're gonna start beefing up.
Look, it gets you more burn damage, which in turn gives you better healing with purification. Also, it's Dying Star. It's just cool, man. And by cool, I mean hot. Very, very hot. Everything's on fire. This is fine.
It's not fine though. That's the trick, James. It's never fine.
But it's so much damage.
Just everything over there and over here and over there. Just everyone die.
Yeah. Everything burn.
Getting rupture with this wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah, I mean blast radius. It is an explosive weapon technically. The initial projectile hit does do area blast damage.
Hello,
That's
everybody. Well,
it's gonna be real bad day for the next boss that shows up.
Punchy Magoo. He ain't gonna know what hit him.
I mean, I'm sure he'll get more.
Oh, hello, Punchy Magoo.
I'm sure he'll get more than a couple of frames, but well, he punched you.
All right, it's time for me to go.
Unfortunately, you did not get rupture before he showed up.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm so slippery.
Yes. You also don't have warp strike, which is a little sad.
It's fine. Burn. Bird, 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 die.
Oh, that's so strong. Woo, so many little projectiles.
Okay.
Oh,
We're getting around where we want to be.
just harsh. You don't even bother, like, going around things' shields. You're just like, nah, I'm just going to put all this burn in your face.
Yeah, that's the
And
beauty of bird.
It will eventually pop your shield and you.
And your face. Oh,
Whoa.
hi, friend.
Viper burn.
All right, let's get absorption. That's just
Yeah. Absorption's good.
just reduce damage to my face.
But it doesn't reduce self-inflicted damage.
I know, but we get hit by a lot of little pingy things.
It's true.
Conversely, I can try to. Yes, warp. I like warpath because
there you go.
more projectiles, more better. So we just put all this burn into him, and he just immediately perishes.
12,775.
Yeah, this gun is no joke.
So you think it's gonna get nerfed quickly?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think the weapon is in danger of ever being nerfed. Like, I'm sure numbers will be adjusted probably for burn at some point. Because burn has always been strong. This is after he's already nerfed it once.
Mm. It's just the multiplicative stacking of the burn
Is awesome.
seems like it's a little strong.
No, you don't know. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Oh man, I wonder how the darts would work in a loaded mine situation.
Don't know.
It's just everything's on fire.
Yep, it's just everything burns.
Oh, antimatter rounds.
Not for this build. I know I've promised that I'm going to do an antimatter round build soon. I was going to do it this week, but then new content hit.
Yeah.
So to the folks that want me to do that, it's coming.
Yeah. It's not really great for this weapon anyway.
Correct.
There's that new shield again down there taunting you.
Yeah, it's fine. It can wait until tomorrow.
Look, Deadly Wake is more burning. Although, plus
it's
it
true.
unlocks towards Blink.
Yeah.
Which you still don't have Warp Strike, which you might not even need it. I mean, honestly, look at this. Oh, that's a big XP chunk up there. Look at that.
Just.
Oh.
I hit you off screen. I didn't even realize.
Whoop.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, lasers, man.
See, that is the one thing that is not the best about this weapon. It's the downside is it doesn't have all good initial damage. Everything's going to stick around for at least a second or two until the burn builds.
Ticks up.
I've been neglecting regeneration. I should probably get that.
Yeah. I mean, since you don't have
Yeah.
essence sap,
Yes.
you can actually take that. I mean, you've got plenty of regeneration through your purification, but more is not a bad thing. Oh, hi.
You just gonna show up? You're not even gonna let me finish these guys over here?
Nope.
And see you later, buddy.
Whoa. You just stared down the Seraph like he was a joke.
And he tried to sneak up on me while I was dealing with other matters.
He knew what kind of bullshit you were up to.
It's like, what a jerk. I was busy.
Whoa.
See? God, this guy's got no respect.
Oh, man.
Oh, hoo, hey, huh.
I mean, clearly, hidden power is the way to go.
Clearly. That unlocks Warp Strike. Let's see.
It lowers your rate of fire.
Oh, I think that's new. 5+. Oh.
And weapon size, projectile velocity, weapon damage. But it gives your projectiles the warp.
I'm gonna get Rupture for now.
I mean, you've managed to get over wave 100 without warp strike. You might not need it. I mean, you don't need it. It's just...
God, just how many bosses you gonna throw at me?
Well, I mean, we've had this discussion about him before. He just shows up whenever the heck he feels like it. Sometimes back to back, sometimes two at a time. At this point, you've got so much burn that it doesn't even a threat.
Everybody burns.
Yeah.
Alright. See, these guys actually become slightly more dangerous because it takes me a second longer to kill them.
Yeah, and then their lasers get a chance to charge up. Those burn numbers are nuts. They're nuts.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's alright, I guess.
Again, it's any game that has one of those things. Video game, board game, it doesn't matter. Any game that has a thing that gets stronger based on the number of the things. Multiplicative like that. It gets out of hand.
No. We're like in space. We don't have hands.
It's true. Well, Punchy Magoo's like a giant hand.
It's true. That's why he's Punchy Magoo.
Yeah.
He just wants to punch you.
In the Magoo.
Just give you a 5-finger death punch.
I was gonna try and make a reference, but I can't think of a 5-finger death punch song right off the top of my head that makes sense in context.
Since when do we make sense in context?
I mean, you raise a good point.
Maybe we should invest in a shield.
It's a nice, safe shield. Oh, wow. It changed.
Now we're green.
Oh.
Did you like the blue? You sounded disappointed.
I mean, the green actually works really well for this because it's caustic.
Yeah.
The new Borderlands coming out soon. Gotta remember, green is caustic.
Oh, we got you. Just stare you down. That's the trick with this gun. You have to be a brave boy. You just gotta stare people down. Brave boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
No, everything's fine. Everything's cool.
Where did you... I lost you for a minute there. You clearly knew what you were doing, but I was like, where the heck did you just go?
Oh boy. There's a lot of projectile crap in there.
You took a lot of damage from that. Your hull is not looking great and your shields are off.
Yeah, I think this might be it for me. Yep.
Yep.
See, that's the problem with this. When you get a bunch of little guys...
Yeah. Because there's no quick clear with it.
One big guy I can handle.
Yeah.
100 little guys...
It becomes a problem.
That's where it becomes bad. But I feel like I've at least showed off the potential of this weapon.
Yeah.
It does a lot of single target burn damage.
I'm sure that somebody's going to find a way to exploit that to a crazy level. Probably using engineer in some way.
Really?
Yeah, I just have a feeling.
Why engineer?
Giving the weapon off to your buddies.
Eh.
Or an architect using the mines. Something is gonna go.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll play around with it. I personally think it's a fun weapon. I enjoy it. So that's the Needler build.
Yeah.
It did okay.
Oh, see, now
We still died too early.
What you actually needed there, Lee, was Dying Star. Dying Star would take care of all the little guys, no problem.
Oh boy.
That's all you were missing.
On that note, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.